Morning, guys. Mark Price, Protect Dog Training, and Googie of all names. Googie, Googie. Good girl, Googie, good. 5-month-old German Shepherd female. Just came in yesterday afternoon. Yep, good girl, good. Come on, Googie. And getting acclimated and starting to get our morning routine going as far as our first morning here. Good girl, Googie, good. And didn't know what hot dogs were in the beginning, and now she's starting to take those. Good. Not eating as normal because they're overwhelmed by a new environment. Being a young puppy like this, she's only about 4.5 months old. Yay, good dog, good. Yep, good. There you go. Still going through a teething. Good. Good girl, Googie, good. Hup, hup. Come on, baby. Hup. Good girl, Googie. So, to the owners, this table and the bowls is a big part of what I start with my communication baseboard. It's all about trying to teach them no, good, and yes in the concepts that they are going to understand and learn from. And we'll start explaining that to you as we go along. The first one, obviously, is we'll start acclimating her to a clicker. Click means food. Okay, it's classical conditioning. If you go to YouTube, you look up learning theory, you'll start to learn a lot of things in regards to it. You want to understand two main concepts. Classical conditioning, which is a straightforward thing that we use all the time, and it's always happening to you. Classical conditioning is just a natural evolution of environment, and what it means to the dog in a nutshell is that when one thing happens, it leads to the next thing. So in this context, when I hear click, right away she gets food, okay? And we're using a very strong instinctive thing, desire for food, which gives us what we want, the dog wanting to do what we need. And this basically means yes. Yes, you've done the right thing, right? So it's click and then food. We start it with that so that we always have this tool in our tool bag if we want it. But it gives us a very clear and very concise communication saying that yes, you did the right thing and that food is going to be given to you. Click, then food, right? And as time goes along, we'll actually start doing a longer pause between the time that we will reward the dog, because we want classical conditioning to set in. And the click means that food is coming, right? Reward. Come on. She has no clue what that is now. But as the time goes along, you'll start to see her being very responsive and understanding that click means I'm going to get my reward. And so then we use that for our training. Right when she sat, right? I held it back. I have food in my hand. I'm locking it, holding it until she does what I want, which I'm creating by her following this lure. She's following the hand. We call that luring. Wherever the dog's head goes, their body must follow. So we use the lure to get behaviors that we want to get out of the animal because they want the food. So it all starts with this first aspect of how things work, which is classical conditioning. We set that in by using the click, and by giving her the reward, we start a pattern of consistency that means something to the animal with time, right? She has no clue what anything's going on, so I'm just kind of nursing her through it, not really expecting anything. It's just familiarity right now. She's touching the bowl. She doesn't have a clue. But as we start doing things in pattern and routine, every morning we'll get up, I'll put her in her kennel, leave her there for a while, and then I'll go get her and I'll bring her out here. She'll get very used to this being something that's a very positive thing. It's a different positive place that means something to her because of consistency and pattern and routine that's going to set in, right? Yep, good. Now, I don't know if you folks have it at home, but we call it a veranda bed. It's a raised bed that we use in the house to teach them to stay in one spot and to give them a place to go lay down. And I'll show it to you as we go along. I've got one across the yard there. Googie, Googie, good. Attention span of a puppy. She sees a bug. Come on, you. Googie, come on. There you go. Good girl, Googie, good. So right now, the first 2 or 3 days, I don't do much of anything. I might do what I'm doing now with food and that kind of thing, but it's very limited. It's just familiarity. Get her used to the bowls, get her used to the table, get her used to this location. We're going to come out and start working her. I expect her to be doing things. As time goes along, she'll get better and better at it. Right now, this is her first morning here. This is her first introduction. to what I'm doing, and she has no clue. But watch receptivity set in as we go along. She'll start giving me more and more behaviors, more and more enthusiasm and exuberance into the behavior that we're asking for. And you'll hear me saying it again and again. Where's the dog's head at in the work? What I mean by that is emotional states of mind that I'm going to be manipulating and creating in how the dog views the world and thinks of the world, right? We want a strong, confident animal that has been worked through environment, and that's what we're doing with this dog. It's a puppy, so we're going to do a lot of what we call puppy development. Puppy development is going to be a lot of what we're talking about here. We're going to start out here at the house in our neutral lab. There's no distractions out here. It becomes a very easy place because there's nothing that's going to distract the animal. As she starts getting used to what I'm asking her to do, and I start to sense that she's doing what she needs to do, and she's ready for that next growth stage, I'll start going to the park, and I'll build up on that environment. The park will be tables and picnic tables, things to jump on, things to chase the ball. There's grass out there, which is a distraction. The dog's nose is going to go to the ground like she's doing now, because this is all new to her, right? Good girl. Come on, Googie. Good. I don't know if you can hear it, but I clicked right when she touched it. So there's timing involved. The hot dogs are in my hand. I lock them. She can't get to them. She can smell the smell. Can't get to it until I give her the click and then the reward. So I can use that as a manipulating factor. I can get her to want it all the more. Oh, she likes rocks. That's not good. Come on, you. Come on, you. Googie, come on. Which is very normal, actually, for a puppy. They always pick up everything, right? Come on, Googie. Come on, Googie. Come on, Googie. Yeah, good girl, good. There you go. Good girl, good. And then the other thing it's important to realize is our sessions are very short and sweet. So they maybe come out here and maybe be through 3 minutes, nothing. As the time goes along, we'll build up to a good 10, 15-minute session, 20-minute session, but they're always short and sweet and done and over with, right? With a definite goal in mind. Now today it's just familiarity. I'm not too worried about anything. I'm just building bond with the animal and start getting her used to pattern and routine. And then as time goes along, pattern and routine is going to be the thing that gets me what I want as far as training, because now she'll start giving me more and more. All right. Hi, Googie. All right. Googie, one more time up here. Come on. Good girl. Up. Come on. Up. Good. The word is hup, to jump on anything. In the back of your truck, into the car. Hup is to jump on something, right? We'll be using it for the tables. It's H-U-P. Googie. Googie. Hup. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yay. Good girl. And needless to say, attention span, she's already out to lunch. She wants to go check out everything else, and her head's in a totally different place. So it's important that we do things short and sweet, end it on a high point, and get away from it before we have to struggle and fight her because she has no attention span to deal with it, right? That's normal for a puppy. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Mark Ferrasci, Protect Dog Training, and Googie on our first morning here.